Right, that's the first job done. Shiny new fan, oscillating fan. Heater pointing into the space, not at any of the shelves specifically. And heat rises from the heater and hits the circulating fan, which distributes it over the whole area with any luck. Temporary solution obviously, so I've got the extension lead so the door won't completely shut until I get some power out here on a permanent basis. That's not urgent because that is all the electrics I need at the moment. I don't need anything other than that to keep this place going until such time as I get round to other things. So that's one job done, up and running. And I've set it to 16 at the moment because basically the orchids are in a house at the moment, so they've already had a temperature change from 14 to whatever the house is, and I don't really want another shock, you know, going from what was a warmer, dry environment back into this environment. So I'd rather this just for a few days or so is just a little bit warmer, than I'll probably keep it. But it's all up and running anyway. Thermostat's kicked in, heater and fan on. Yeah, away we go, job done. Okay, plan for today then. Hannah's just having a splash, and then we're off to get our first load of orchids. Then we're going to have a break and have some breakfast because it's a bit too early. And glad to see the thermostat cut out. Good, I now know that's working. Right, so yeah, the plan is to go and get the first load of orchids, bring them back and just leave the orchids in their crates, just put them on the shelves or on the floor away from the line of sight of the heater obviously, and that's it. Then we'll go back and get the other lot after breakfast, and that'll be it for the day. We're not having anything else to do with orchids today. It was a very busy and tiring day yesterday, and I've got to drive Hannah home today, so I don't want to be whacked. So we're just having a limited 2 runs, get the orchids back and leave them packed. And then Tuesday morning I'll get up and I'll spend the day pottering around in here, getting the orchids out of their crates and getting them set up on the shelves. Probably won't end up in their permanent positions, but somewhere near it. And we go from there. Right, we're back. This is the big move. We start getting the orchids out now. We just put Vanda unceremoniously in the chair because obviously there's no heating in the grow room now, so we couldn't leave any plants out there, so they all came in here. And you know, this, although the heating's not on in here, it's not cold. It's warmer in here now than it was in the grow room. So yeah, the idea now is we're going to get those 6 crates, the big ones, in, and if they do go in sideways there'll be room for something else. So this is going to easily go in 2 loads. So we're going to get 1 load done now, get that unloaded the other end, sort some breakfast out or something or other, and then come back for the last lot. And then it'll all be done. Right, not quite as much in the first load as I was hoping, because of the shapes and it's the wheel arches that get in the way. But we've had a look at what's left and it will still go in 1 more load. So that's it, we'll go and get this lot done, sort some breakfast out and come back for the last lot. Okay, that's the last of the orchids, and we didn't forget the vandas despite them being in the armchair. And nothing's getting unpacked today. We're going to put the hanging rails together and put them out here ready, and then tomorrow I'll set about getting this organised, but I'm not doing it today. There's a lack of energy basically on 2 days sort of work, if you know what I mean, especially yesterday. And then I get the drive in today, and I've got 4 hours in the car yet, so won't get much more done today. But everything's over here. I don't think anything's been damaged. I don't think I've broken any spikes. There might be a bent leaf here and there where crates were next to each other, but in the main this has sort of gone reasonable. And it just goes to show, if you have a plan beforehand and you have your boxes and stuff organised, it's perhaps not such a big deal. But, I was just discussing in the car coming back, if I'd taken that first property I ever looked at, that was an hour and a half's journey each way, 3 hours each way. That would not have been, you know, would have had to hire a really large van and try and do everything all in one go. So yeah, this worked out okay. And like some people have said, although I don't like the expression, it's an end of an era. That grow room's now gone forever. And this one is a new beginning, which will come into its own in a few days' time when everything's been placed and watered, and we're sort of back up and running again, back to doing normal sort of orchid videos rather than pictures of cars and things like that. Anyway, thanks for joining me in this epic journey so far. As I said, I think unpacking these and getting them onto their shelves is still part of moving with orchids, but that will probably be the last one tomorrow. And the days will be all wrong, because although I'm saying tomorrow, this video is going to get posted tomorrow, so that video will be the day after, because I've already got one for today. So yeah, so we've got a sequence of 3 videos to come, which are all part of this set. And then we'll just move on to new things and see how we go. So, see you next time. Bye for now.